Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. And let's see if we got another mission in here. I would love another one from Tipsy Tim. Tipsy Tim. Let's see. Oh, I went too far. Let's go here. Oh my gosh, it is. That's funny. If it's the same place, that's even better. Because I'd love fighting 3 people and getting 500 gold and a bunch of good cards. Alright, let's see. Where's the quest? I think it is the same place. I can just teleport there and walk over. Yep. Let's do that. I'm going to go to white. Teleport there. I didn't realize if you got out of the game and then got back in it, you can redo missions. I thought it was more of like a wait time than that. But I guess if the game sees that you've been off, then you've been off. Alright, I know this is a different one this time. Because I was definitely higher than the Leonin camp. Can't go that way. Let's go around. Ooh, don't want to fight you. Alright. There's our Phyrexians. But it is still a 3 enemy Phyrexian place, so that's good. Better than the other one. Alright, we have lands, which is good. Alright, we're going to keep this hand. They're going first. We're going to pop our amulet. Getting a plains in turn. Let's play our plains, play our equipment lover, and then we'll end turn. Alright, they're going to get out a second green-white land, and we're going to shoot that Phyrexian down pretty immediately. Let's get our Badlands down. Let's get out our mouse. Let's attach the bow to our knight. Attack, shoot their guy down. There we go. Alright, they're going to get a plains down. And then they're going to get a 4/4 trample toxic 1. When this card deals combat damage to a player, perfilate. Good lord. Alright, that's an issue. We can't get out 2 mana right now. Let's play an island. We could power him up. Make him a 4/3, but I think this counts as an equipment, right? Yeah, this is equipment, so it'd be a 5/4. But it'd still die to Bozo here. That's really not going to help either, because it's not green. Man. Let's get out our Moogle and see if there's an equipment we can get that would help us. If not, honestly, or artifact, not equipment. If not, I kind of like the idea of just powering up our Moogle and attacking with him. Let's act like I meant to get the plate armor and go from there. We'll end turn. They're gonna hit me for 4. That's fine. You can perforate your dumb crap. Oh, they're perforating my token, or my, what's it called? My toxic counter. Okay. Let's do the plate armor. And Let's get out. Can't do that. I can do that. Village turret. Okay, that works. And let's go ahead and Alpha Strike. Go, hit them for 9. Yeah, they're not attacking this turn because they're afraid of the crackback. Good. Let's get out, Terramorphic Expanse, pop it. Get another Plains down. How much does this cost? This costs 1, okay. This costs 2. 1, 2. That's 8. 8 flying, he can't block. So we'll attack for 8 and take him out. There we go. Okay, more Phyrexians I'm gonna sell. Let's see what else we get over here. We get Doctor Who. And the dog from, oh my gosh. If you didn't just show it to me, I would have known. It's the dog from, Fallout. Thank you. Good lord. Right, and then let's see what's in the other chest. Some good cards. They were some good cards. Alright. Banding Flying First Strike for 5. That's awful. Okay. Let's go over here. Flying Phyrexian. Phyrexian Awakening. Human Knight. That's the one I got before. Okay. Not again, I'm very interested. We're gonna have a lot of Minotaurs and a lot of Phyrexians we can sell now. Okay. Ooh, we get our Exalted Angel. Let's keep this hand. Let's play our tap land. Let's play our Mox Jet. Let's pop our Amulet. Go ahead and get out another Plains. Then we'll end turn. They're going to get a Plains down, get a 1/1 Phyrexian. We're going to get our Plains down, and we're going to get us a 3/4 or 4/3 Exalted Angel. Yes. Alright, they're going to get an 0/3 Defender. Let's do the Plains, and then let's Sword of Fire and Ice. Let's attach the sword. Now let's attack for 6. Which becomes 7. Shooting this guy for 1. Alright, they're gonna 1/1 out for me killing him. Alright, let's do more land. And then let's play our Planeswalker, powering up our Angel, gaining 2 life. Don't have another one available, so we'll attack. And then we'll win. Awesome. Worked out great. More Phyrexians for me to sell. Let's fight this one. I'm not happy seeing that 1/6. I shouldn't have lost. I should have kept mulliganing, but I thought I was going to draw at least 1 land. Okay, we'll keep this hand. Let's go ahead and pop our Amulet for a mountain. We'll end turn. Alright, let's play our Plains. Let's play our Angel. I should have played my rat since he can tap for cards. And let's go ahead and make a copy of our bow. We'll end turn. Okay, they're gonna get the defender down. Let's get our mountain down. We're up to 3 mana. Oh, if we could get out. We can't get him out. Alright, let's get him out then. Selecting myself. And let's attack for 1. They're gonna get a 3/3 out. Let's get our Volcanic Island. I should have Terramorph Expansed actually for a guy. Let's see. So we're up to 4. Let's get out our rat. And then let's get out our mouse. That gives me more mice. And then let's attack with both our guys. They're going to take all the damage. Good. And they're going to hit me for 3. That is fine with me. Let's pop this, get a plains. Then, let's see. Let's copy another bow. And let's attach a bow here. And then, let's see. Let's attach another bow. And then that leaves us with 1 mountain. We'll go to attacks. We'll Alpha Strike. We're going to Lightning Bolt. We're going to do 1, 1, 1. And we're going to Lightning Bolt this guy. And we're going to get out this one. That guy dies. They're down to 7. Alright, they're gonna get a bunch of 1/1s down, but that's fine. We'll get a land, good. They can't block flying, but realistically, I could just shoot most of their guys down. Alright, let's do this. Put the 1/1 counters here. And then let's go ahead and attack. We're gonna shoot down this, that, do damage there. And then let's get whatever, it doesn't matter. Alright, so now they only have 2 blockers. And a lot of damage coming their way. Oh, they're gonna destroy. Okay, that's fine, and you still lost. Works for me. Alright, Tipsy Tim. Yeah. Another, 800 gold this time? Good lord. Ooh, someone put that in upside down. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. Crypt Angel. Survival. At the beginning of your second main phase, if this card is tapped, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. Wow. That's great. Target player loses 2 life. That's nice. Okay. 3,000 gold. Let's just walk back. Because we're gonna look for that Hydra Lake as we walk. There's a core. If he wasn't hanging out with that other guy, I'd go fight him. Oh, there we go. There's one that's not hanging out with a guy. So, oh, but he does have a friend now. So never mind. Alright, let's see what's around us. There's that. So we want to go straight down and then over. We'll walk along the shore and see if we can find the Hydro Lake. Alright, so we've been there. That's a dead end. Let's go around. Good lord. So many guys. Alright, let's see. Yep, let's just go over. Oh, no, that's closed off. Let's go around. Let's get away from this owl. There's a tiger. Tigers are cool. Let's fight the tiger. We're getting chased by so many enemies. Okay. Yeah, let's keep this hand. I'm gone. Second, let's pop this for a plains, because I already have the volcanic island. Alright, let's get the plains down. Let's get the cleric down. Start powering her up. There we go. They're gonna get a forest down, get a cat, which when it dies, they get to draw a card. Let's get our volcanic island. Let's get out our assassin, make our equipments better. And we'll play this for free. We're gonna attach this for 1. That's crazy. And then we'll power up our cleric, attack for 4, gaining 4 life. Wow. Alright, they're gonna get a 2/2 to play a tap land. Let's get out. Let's get the diamond pickaxe down. Let's attach for 1. And then let's attach the bow as well. Got 1 available. Let's play the Sword of Hours. And then let's power up our cleric. Attack with our cleric. Shoot this guy for 1. They take the 6. Awesome. They can't take it next turn, so they're going to be blocking. We know that. But if my guy has flying, then it won't matter. Alright, so let's give him flying. Let's power him up. Attack for 9. And then we'll win the game. Because tigers don't have reach. Alright. Okay. Let's go down. Nope. I don't want to fight you, Mr. Owl. I'm not trying to figure out how many licks there are to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Let's keep this hand. I know I don't have any land, but I have a couple things I could play with just 1. Quote unquote 1. Alright. Excuse me. Plains and get him down in turn. They're going to hit me for 1. That's fine. Can't block flying. We're not going to get another land. But we can put our power suit down, which allows us to draw a card, which is also not a land, so we'll attack for 2. I'll have to take it because I don't want to lose their guy. Let's get out this card. Hit me for 2, that's fine. We got a land. Great. Alright, so we're up to 3 now. Let's get out, let's get Squall out, honestly. Zor's cast 1 less to cast. Oh, I don't have the other thing out. Okay. So that's just 1. Alright, he's got Death Touch, so we're gonna end turn. They're gonna hit me for everything, that's fine. They're gonna get out all the owls. Good lord. So many owls. Alright, we're still up to just 3 mana. Yep. That plays for 1, attaches for 2. That plays for 2, attaches for 2. Did I? No. We need to attach the bow. And then let's just power suit him. And then we'll attack for 4. Shooting down the Death Touch. So we don't need to deal with that. Alright, they take 4, I gain 4. They're going to hit me for 4 again. They're going to put another Death Toucher out. Well, they haven't learned their lesson, obviously. Let's get our sword down. Draw a card, attach the sword. Oh, nope. Oh, yeah, it doesn't do both. Alright, let's get out our rat then. And then we'll go to attack, shoot down their Death Touch. They can't block, so I gain 4 again. They're going to hit me for 2, that's fine. Get another Death Touch out, good lord. Alright, we're going to get protection from blue and black, so they can't block, and then we'll just attack and win the game. Nice. Okay. 130 gold, or 130 licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop. I think that's the one that's like 150 gold, so that's good. I guess that's one good thing about fighting an owl is you could get that card, which is worth a lot of money. Let's go up here. I feel like I've been to these outer rims already and not gotten the Hydra's base, or Hydra's lake. There's one over here, so let's check it out. And it is another one of those places, the copper place, which I don't know how many of y'all are interested in Minecraft, because I've already mentioned that I'm AFKing Minecraft in the background while I play this, using all of my brain. They are coming out with a copper update soon, and it looks like it's going to be amazing. Can sort our items. I would say having copper armor would be nice. It's going to be nice for like new players, but ooh, a Hydra. I have just built an iron farm, so I don't need copper anymore for armor because I have basically infinite iron. It doesn't work 100% great, but it really works decent to where I can still get tons of iron. Alright. Let's play our planes, get our cleric down. In turn, getting our cleric stronger. Alright, there's 2/2 Death Touch Snake. Watch out for it. Alright, 3 mana. Guess what? We're just going to fly over the snake. Powering up our cleric, hitting you for 5. There we go. They're going to hit me for 2. That is A-okay. Because you still don't have flying. And you know what? Let's copy. Ooh, I actually didn't want to copy that. So let's copy the bow, attach both bows, power up our cleric, attack for 6, shoot this guy down. There we go. They're going to hit me for 2. You get another 2 out, attack for 7. Shoot this guy down. And win the game. Now let's fight this Hydra. Hydra. Kind of sounds like Sega. Alright, so now we'll keep this hand. We can get 2 knights out pretty quickly with this hand. Let's go ahead and get another plains out. And then they're going to get a snow-covered forest, get our plains down. We can do our endless water next turn. So that's awesome. Okay, let's play our boat or island. Get our endless water out. Let's attach the bow for 1. And then we'll attack for 3. Gain 3 life. They lose 3 life. They're going to get a 1/1 Hydra down. That's going to get shot. Alright, let's get our plains. We're up to 5 mana, so we could actually just do this, but I want the knight out to power up. So let's get our knight down. 1 and 2. And we still got 3 mana. Let's get our other bow down. And let's attach the other bow. And then we'll attack for 4. There we go. We gain another 4 life. Alright, they're going to get a 4/3 Hydra out. That's fine. We're going to Terramorphic Expanse, pop it. Let's get an island down. So if we give everybody flying, that'd be great. Alright, let's get our loyalty out. And... oh, he doesn't have first strike. So... we're just gonna in turn power guys up. Alright, we can shoot that down, thankfully. Alright, we get a mountain. Let's give everybody flying. Still leaves us with 3 mana. Let's play our sword. Let's Alpha Strike. Shooting this guy down. Alright, they take 9. All my stuff untaps and gets stronger. Let's get Bahamut out. Let's attach our sword. Let's Alpha Strike and win this game. Don't make it too easy, Mr. Hydra. Alright. And that's when I want to fight the King Hydra. Because I know he's really good. I just don't know where the Hydra's lake is. Let's see. It's definitely not the ice place. We know that for sure. That's just a little place. Oh, that's not even that's an actual town. I thought it was a cave or a dungeon. Alright, let's go over here. This one it says I haven't been to, but I'm sure I have. Let's see what's in here. Grove of the Green Dragon. Ooh! A green dragon. And he's just right there. Very easy to get to. What is that? A hidden bush. Alright. Didn't even know that was a creature in this. Alright. This is a great hand, so we'll keep it. Go ahead, pop our amulet. Let's get out another plains. They're going to get an 0/1 plant down. Okay, plains. Let's get our cleric down. Let's get our max jet down. So we'll attach our bow to our cleric. And then we'll end turn. Cleric gets stronger. They're getting another plant down. Let's play our Badlands. We're up to 4 mana. So we'll get our Angel out. Angel can power up our Cleric, or Cleric will power up our Cleric. Bleh. Attack for 5. Shoot down one of their plants. Right, they just take the 5. Good. They're going to get an 0/4 Defender. They get to draw a card with it. Let's play a Plains. Let's get out our Grafted War Gear. Attach it to our Cleric. Let's get our Mouse out. Let's power up our Angel. And then let's power up our Cleric. And then we'll skip our attack phase because we're so smart. They're going to get 0/13. That can turn my life into 13. So that's going to be annoying. We're going to Swords of Plowshare it. There we go. And then let's get Bahamut down. Alright. Now let's do this better. Power up, power up. Alpha Strike. Power up my mouse. Cool. Oh, shoot that guy with a bow. I should have shot the other one. Oh, I clicked on the wrong guy. That's fine. Alright. Another Mox Jet. Let's get our mace down. Let's attach our mace. Or not. Alright, let's Alpha Strike. And then let's power up Bahamut. Shoot that down. They block 1 and we win the game. Nice. Never seen a hidden bush before. Alright, I'll go ahead and grab this. I don't even know what the overworld sprite looked like to avoid fighting another one if I wanted to. Alright, so we got 1 green dragon there. What do we got over here? Oh, a centaur. What are you blocking me from going to, Mr. Centaur? This is a good hand, so we'll keep it. I'm going first. Mox Jet. Let's get out a mountain. Let's get out our mouse hero. Attach the bow to him, making him stronger. And a Traveler's Amulet, get out of Plains, and then we'll end turn. Alright, let's get our Plains down. Let's get our Super Soldier out. That gives us 2 mana. And we'll just reattach the bow. And then we'll attack for 2. And then we're going to get another forest, get a 2/2. Centaur down. I still have 4 mana. Let's Lightning Bolt the Centaur. Let's reattach the bow to our mouse. And then let's Alpha Strike. Alright, we'll end. They're gonna get a 2/2 Centaur out again. Let's get Squall down. Let's reattach our bow again. And then let's Alpha Strike. They're going to block my mouse. Take the 2 from our Super Soldier. Ooh, now they're going to get a 3/4 Centaur out. That's a little more annoying. Alright, let's play our Revolving Wilds, Puppet, Plains. Still only puts us at 4, sadly. So let's play the sword. Oh, wait. Oh, Squall made a sword cheaper. Oh, that's amazing. Let's attach the sword to Squall. And then we're going to Alpha Strike. They're going to block Squall. I go down to 1. They're going to get a 2/2 out. Alright. Let's get our Sky Captain. We can't. So in that case, we'll attack with everything and win the game. Nice. All right, Mr. Centaur. Again, what were you blocking me from getting? Let's see. Gold. Is that it? Just gold? The only thing that's here is two centaurs, a bush, and one green dragon. Okay, that's a lot of area for 3 guys. You know what? Let's do this the right way. We're gonna fight the dragon before stealing his stuff. It's an adult green dragon. I guess green could mean young, so they need to specify that it is an adult. Make sure it's over 18, I guess, for Shrek viewers. Alright, let's pop our amulet. Go ahead and get out a mountain. In turn, we're gonna, ooh, nice. We're gonna get our planes down. Let's get our bird down. And then we'll end. Alright, they're gonna get more land out. Let's play our mountain. Let's get out our mouse. We'll attach the bow to him, making him stronger. Attack for 2. Alright. They're going to get out another land. And then they're going to get out something that dies. A dragon barbarian. When it enters battlefield X, one encounters on it where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. Okay, so he just played that, I guess, to get rid of his cards in his hand. That was weird. Alright, let's play him, targeting my opponent. Obviously. So now we'll do double damage. We'll hit him for 8. And we'll win in 2 turns. Alright, they're going to get a 1-3 out. That is fine. Terramorph Expanse for an island. Get Pride down. Let's get our sword out. Let's go ahead and attack with everybody. Alright, he's gone. They're down to 7. Alright, they're just going to get an 0-2 out. That's A-okay. We're going to attach our sword to our Pride. Reattach the bow to our mouse, Alpha Strike, and win the game. Destroy this. There we go. First time fighting a adult green dragon. Didn't get really any cards I would want, but I'm surprised I haven't actually been over here. So that's new. Right. Okay. More cards that I'm probably just going to end up selling. Can I touch the crystal? Does anything happen? Nope. I can touch it, but nothing happens. Okay. Let's head over here, fight this centaur. Just because I don't want to just leave them here. Alright, they're going first. I'm going to keep this hand because I got squalls. That's awesome. Alright, and then let's go ahead and pop our amulet for a let's do another plains. We'll end turn. Alright, let's get out our volcanic island. And then let's lightning bolt them to the face. And then we'll end turn. And let's see. Alright, sorry. They're gonna get out a 2/2 that can get out tokens. Alright. Let's get our planes down. Let's get Squall out. And then we'll end. Alright, they're gonna get another 2/2. Alright, let's get our Badlands down. We're up to 4 mana. We get Sword of Fire and Ice for 2, attach for 2, and then we'll attack for 4, and then we'll shoot this guy down for 2. There we go. Alright, they're gonna get a 2/2. Alright, when it dies, you gain life equal to its power. Okay. Well, he's about to die. Just FYI. Let's get our assassin out. Let's do as foretold as well. Nope. Let's do... I should have done that better. Alright, so we got 1 bow. We'll just attack with Leon. Let's shoot down this guy. We draw a card. Can't do anything with that card. And we'll end turn. Let's get out our planes, and then let's get out first time each turn untap all samurai. That's hilarious. Let's get him down, and then let's attack. They're gonna block, of course. Let's play our land, get our Nexus out, Alpha Strike, and then we'll just win the game. Oh, nope. They got 2 life left. Alright, so now, let's, Evolving Wilds, pop it. Let's get him down. Let's get anything we want. Let's do Sword of Feast and Famine. And can we attach the sword? We can, because our assassin makes it cheaper. And then we'll Alpha Strike, but not our assassin. Squall's a 14/14, good lord. Alright. And we get a Savannah, that's cool. Alright, let's head out of here. And see if we find any more new areas. Alright, it's not really much to explore until I get way down there. So let's actually cut to the right and then go south. Or east, I guess would be the right word. Alright, let's go around this guy. Let's get away from this guy. We want to go this way. Let's go over. There's a frog. Don't like playing a game where my creatures get turned into frog. Freaking Captain Ginryu deck. Alright. Dinosaur Crater. Feel like I've been here maybe? Or not? Is there like a really big one that's like the leader? There's a lot of them. Shards. Is it just a ton of dinosaurs, or is there like one super big one? There he is. Oh no, I feel like he's the same size as the others. Alright, I'll fight a raptor. And we'll keep this hand. Pop our amulet. Get out of planes. Play the planes. And then Let's play our Angel in turn. They're going to play a tap land. Cool. We're going to plains down. Get out our Sword of Fire and Ice. Attack for 1. They're playing red and white. So I have protection from half their... Oh, okay. They're going to kill my guy, so never mind. Let's play that. So we got swamps now. We're up to 4 mana. With 4. Let's get out our Paladin. Let's copy our Sword of Fire and Ice. And we'll draw a card. And we got 1 mana available of colorless, so we can't do anything with that. Let's go ahead and attach to our Paladin. Let's give them protection from any red destruction spells they might have. Alright. And they get an 03 dinosaurs cost less. Okay. Sword of Feast and Famine. Let's do that. Draw a card. Attach the sword for free. And then we'll attack. They're not gonna block, surprisingly. Let's do 4 damage. Let's see. That puts them at 9. This puts them at 7. So I'll have to block next turn to survive. Alright, that leaves me with 4 mana. And with 4, let's get out Bahamut. So then we have some flyers, so they can't block. Ooh, they're destroying my Paladin. That stinks. Alright, let's play the land. Can't make those cheaper. But we have flying. So we'll just attach what we can and then win the game. We can't touch that. Alright, so Alpha Strike. And we won. Nice. Alright, so we took the Raptor out. Hey, we got Godzilla. Doom Inevitable. I don't think I have this Godzilla. He's a dinosaur turtle. That's hilarious. Alright, so Godzilla. I guess it makes sense that Godzilla would come from dinosaurs when it comes to this game. Cycling 2. When you cycle this card, shuffle it into your library from your graveyard. If you've cycled a card named this 4 or more times this game, put it onto the battlefield from the graveyard instead. Okay. Trample Haste. 7 for a 8/8 Trample Haste. I mean, that's not bad. It's Godzilla. I don't think I have that Godzilla. Let me see. How many Godzillas do I have? Apparently I have none. Godzilla. Shoot. Mutate. Alright, so I got Baby Godzilla. Alright. Why are these getting bigger for me? I like it when it gets bigger. That's what she said. Haha. And, I got Space Godzilla. I got Plant Monster Thing. I got Armored Killer. Why doesn't it show me the Godzilla I just got? Oh, because he doesn't have Mutate. Okay. Yeah, because I have the regular green Godzilla. It says Godzilla on it. That should show me Godzilla. Alright. So I got a red and green Godzilla now. I feel like I have another color Godzilla as well. let's fight him. Colossal Dreadmaw. Alright, first time fighting a Dreadmaw. Alright, we'll keep this hand. We're going first, so Mox Jet. And then let's get out Terramorphic Expanse, pop it. Go ahead and do a Plains. And then we'll Traveler's Amulet, pop it for a Mountain. And then we'll end turn. They're going to get a Savannah down and end turn. Let's get an island down. We're up to 4 mana. So we'll get out our Sword of Fire and Ice. Then we'll end turn. Alright, they're going to play some more land. Let's get out Borg. So we're up to 5 mana now. Let's get our Sky Captain out. And then we'll end. Alright, they're going to play a land. I will also play a land. And then let's attach our Sword of Fire and Ice here. 1, 2. Let's get our Angel down, or not. Let's just Endless Water them. And we'll attack for 6. Attack for 8. Shooting them for an additional 4. Drawing 2 cards. Good lord. Alright, we just got 3 mana available, so we can't get any of those new cards out. Oh, we get another Sky Captain. I need 10 for that. I don't have 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get our Angel out. And then let's go and attack. Alright, let's shoot them for a bunch. Alright, they're down to 2. Get our Mox Jet down. And then we can't play that. Nope. Okay, I didn't think so. Can we play him? Nope. Can we play this? Nope. We're just going to end turn. Alright, they play a bunch and get out a Planeswalker. So I'll just win the game, is what that means. Hit them for 19. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. 200 gold. Elemental Wolf. Is that from Bloomberg? That is not, surprisingly. Cat Warrior. Marie the Duelist. First strike, when this card attacks, opponent can't block with more than 1 creature this combat. Each opponent can't block with more than 1 creature. Holy crud. As long as this card is tapped, no more than 1 creature can attack you. That's insane. I love that. Her plus Merida plus tons of artifact or equipments. Yes. Yes, please. I need to put that in my other deck that I haven't used this entire time. Good lord. Alright, nothing of interest. There's a waterfall. They should be a good video game and allow you to venture behind the waterfall. But I don't think that is an option. We're going to keep this hand, mostly because of our Angel. And let's end turn. Let's go ahead and pop this, get a island. Alright. And let's play our Plateau, get our Lamb down, and turn. They're going to just get rid of my Lamb. I wish they would have destroyed it, because then it could came back as an enchantment instead of just being gone until that disappears. Alright, let's do Evolving Wilds, pop it. Get a Plains. Let's get a Paladin down. Power Armor. Draw a card. Play the Power Suit onto our Angel Attach the bow to our angel. We'll attack for 8 because of Exalted. They're down to 12. Good. Alright, they play a land, don't do anything else. Let's get our Sky Captain out. Attack for 6, which is going to get extremely powered up. We'll draw 2 more cards. Alright, and then hit them for 15 and win the game. Nice. That was super fast. Alright, 58 gold. Raptor, more dinosaurs. Alright. Gold. Let's go down here. I'll fight this raptor. Definitely not going to be able to clear this place out in this episode, but we'll knock out a lot of them. We'll keep this hand. Amulet for planes. Play the planes. Get our angel down. End turn. They're going to get a planes. Nothing else. Good. Let's get out a planes in our cleric. And then we'll power up our angel. Attack for 2. Yeah, we're going to just power up the angel for this. Alright, they're going to get another planes down. Let's get out a volcanic island. Let's get out our Final Fantasy elf, which I cannot pronounce that name of. Alright, let's power up our angel. Let's Alpha Strike. Knocking them down. 4. And we'll end. They get an island out, do nothing else. Let's get our, let's get the ether spark down and power up our angel some more. Let's power up our angel again. Alpha Strike. They're down to 5. They're going to get rid of my angel. We'll play that. Let's power up him. Let's power him up again. So we'll hit him for 6 and win the game. There we go. Alright. Velociraptor. Nice. Okay. Let's fight this guy. A giant connoisseur. Yeah, I haven't fought many I haven't fought many of the dinosaurs in this. So this is all new for me. We're going to keep this hand. Pop our amulet, get a planes, end turn. They're going to get a 1/1 human knight, double strike as long as you control a dinosaur. That can be dangerous. Alright, so let's attach the bow, and then we'll end. Alright. They get a flying menace dinosaur down. Let's get out the snow-covered mountain. This puts us up to 3 mana. And for 3, let's get out him again. Selecting ourselves. No. Let's attack. We're going to get rid of the 1/1. They're going to block. That's fine. Alright, they're going to hit me for 2. When this card is dealt damage, it deals 2 damage to me. Alright, we'll attack for that. And then we have 3 mana. Evolving Wilds, pop it for another planes. So next turn we could get out our Exalted Angel. We got 2 mana left. Can't really do anything with 2 in turn. They're going to hit me for 5. I'm just going to take it because I can. Let's get out our Angel. And we'll Alpha Strike. Shooting this guy for 1. They'll just take the 4. Actually, I should have just attacked with 1 thing. Alright, we're gonna get out both our mice, because that's gonna give her super exalted. And they're gonna power themselves up. Alright, and then we won't attack, because miss pushing buttons. Alright. Enchant creature enters battlefield, does 1 damage. Okay, and 3-0 and trample. Okay, that's fun. Let's see. I could get the sword down. I cannot get the sword down. Let's get her down. Let's get him down. Next turn, we'll get the sword out. This turn, we're going to power him up. Double strike. Trample. And then we'll give our angel the attack, which is going to get super exalted buffed to a 10-9. They're going to do a chump block and it'll die. They attack me for 5. We're going to take it. They attack me for 7. That's fine too. Alright, let's get out the sword. Fire and Ice, War and Peace. Draw a card. And then we'll attach it for free to our angel. And then we shall power up our mice. Attack with our angel. Getting super exalted again. And then we'll win the game. Nice. Just in time for an hour. Score a warrior. And Phyrexian Dragon. Let's, ooh. I like that dinosaur. He's one of my favorites. Let's get out of here. We'll save the game and we'll finish, actually clearing out this dinosaur place. Alright, y'all. If y'all can, like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see you next time in Jurassic Park. Bye.